EP actually was shortlisted for the Aboriginal Award in Literature in 2004, I think it was.
Oh wow.
It was a real political
Yeah.
piece. All of the work in it is pretty highly politically charged kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, just from the pieces you read from, I mean, it's
yeah,
a lot of things that you wouldn't really expect to be said, right?
Yeah. So, is it on?
Yep, we're all ready.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a bowl of like oranges or something?
I'll get you some.
Do I keep going? Jordan?
Jordan? Jordan. Jordan?
Jordan? Do I just keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why not something to eat?
Nothing to eat right now.
This is called Stone Prayer. I climbed the jagged mountains weighed down with a black burden, spewing bitter curses at the tyrant, in love with my brothers and sisters. I will lie on its sacred cool surface, arms overflowing crying colors, fingers cleaving to the red rock that weeps and weeps ghostly compassion. For those too young to die, tormenting deaths at the mercy of the cruel master, dangling at the end of festering needles disguised as a waiting lover. And when I have scraped off the last bit of hardened blood from the hospital floor, disposed of the soiled sheets, I will carry your brittle, wilted wreath of skin, clinging racked bones, singing heaven's goodbye song, to the waiting grave once more. Then I will look death in the eye and wait my turn. Icicles and arrows. I dreamed a weak Indian man turned into a hard cowgirl, a secret hungry and gospel full. Awakening in the evolution of the pipe carrier's fear was the terrorist child blossoming into rage like a murderer's protege. Transforming a jingle-dressed dancer's shifting cones at the climax of the drum and dream, icicles and arrows swung from the heart, and there was no turning back. Whiskey bullets. I am in love alone, filling my mouth with whiskey bullets, staring at upside-down carnations and lilies hanging from ceiling corners, wishing they could resurrect dead love. Wilted flowers and whiskey bullets are weapons and ugly realizations that I will never be good enough for you. A throat song for Horsechild. In the moon, when your thunder hooves descend to the bunch grass, the sagebrush will part to your dancing arrival. As you weave a grass dance towards the hand drummers, chanting with eyes closed the painted horse song, I will move my body in rhythm to yours, and somewhere deep within my soul, my throat, I will sing you into me to become one, horse child. And from my book, Skin Like Mine, The Cross for Mary Magdalene and Me. Mary Magdalene never looked so good. A skin of lilies, a mouth of thorns, a soul reprieved. She lives at the bottom of the cross, a head-crashing memory, a prayer worthy of love, a heart of spikes. She begged for guidance and forgiveness as she handed me the hammer, and there was God crying blood for the both of us. This drunken universe. I was born in a nightmare in this drunken universe, and I pray for the crack of dawn to break me loose from junk piles teeming plastic and scrap and waste. I witness landfill cities building skeletons, budding splintered bone chips. I smell graveyards of rotting pollution, steel bones and mutilated appliances. I scope corporate skulls out of control, stuffing my mother full of defilement. I bellow in a world of blocked ears, yet tongues are laughing in my medulla. I pull a long face when I see the forests eaten from the inside out, shudder in disbelief. I whiz to Vancouver to escape decomposing corpses strewn in the Thompson, Fraser, and Columbia rivers. I find more walking dead skin clinging to bone on East Hastings, fishing in garbage cans, needles in flattened veins. I freeze when our eyes meet, ricocheting off the piss-stenched walls. I meander back to the obstination of Robson Street, darting in and out of wealthy consumers. I seek the refuge of my own kind, sealed to live among the drunkards in this drunken universe. October skin. Rain-soaked and facing south. My face drops pebbles. Autumn dew dampens the dying leaves. Life clings desperately on. Winter slows change, a time to recall. Red man, I am called. There is a graveyard in my throat. Disillusion is a boneyard closer to the sun than we think. Our thoughts are silk rivers written poetically on rice paper. My identity is mistaken Asian, white boys playing dirty politics with our lives. I am rock, wet pebbles, and maps of Indians. Solid northern light, sweet southern song, October skin. The etiquette of lies. Etiquette is vital when historical lies create the plot, even on canvas. Music with oil, its title, Bella Voce. Perhaps bright words painted in Italy or Canada swim into the eyes as they are read in scripts of murky greens and bruised flesh yellows. Enter the blood to circulate within, sounds in every shade darkening the thought, opening new possibilities. But it is not only color. It is the tumultuous desire, seeing what you see, mixtures of oil upon oil, like mixed blood, an exotic exposure so sensual and raw, centuries old that no European or holy man could resist the temptations of foreign pleasures, tingling on skins, exposed on canvases, all so skillfully retold with vigor and politeness that one could hardly deny how rattling this civilized world really is. Cover-ups. And so we think that Canadian history was not busy with murder. Canadians do not know Duncan Campbell Scott, the poet and the despot, who fetishized Indian women, schemed to kill their men. Or what about smallpox and chickenpox scabs planted in blankets? to create germ warfare, to argue there is no Indian question? Or what about whitewashing Indian children to civilize them, while holy men raped them and the government denied it all? Or what about cash talk rhetoric, a cow, a plow, a treaty suit, and $5 treaty money, all believable gestures, all a crock of crap? Or what about Oka or Gustafson Lake, East and West, systemic cover-ups in the name of liberation, in the name of narcissism? Or what about the denial of sovereignty approved of by a smiling English girl prostituting Canadian currency, prostituting nationhood? And so we think.